And the thing about idolizing idea is you do not get better ideas if you keep on holding on to the ones that you're holding on to. You cannot, the way you receive is to open up your hands. So, but if it's closed and that thing is still in it, you cannot get better ones. So I'm going for a wedding, but I said, you know what? It wouldn't hurt to quickly record something. So there's this thing that God laid in my heart some days ago, and it's just about idolizing ideas or idolizing moments or idolizing things. You know, when God gives you an idea and you hold on to it so much because in your mind, if I now give this thing out, would another one come? Or for people that are creators, you know those beautiful videos that are in your gallery that you don't want to post because you're like, but this thing is too good to just let out there. Then you add it. And the thing is, you really do not know, but you're idolizing those things. You're making those things look like they are the best you can ever get. You understand? Just imagine typewriter. Typewriter during the days of typewriter was awesome, chef kiss, you know. But right now, typewriter is extinct. I don't know if you get what I'm trying to go with this thing. That thing that you're keeping there, saying, it looks so good. Maybe it looks so good in the season that you were supposed to do it in. I don't know if I just hope that my thoughts are coming out the way it's supposed to come out. When you get a thought, when you get an idea, when you get something for a season, it is best for you to execute it in that season because things get obsolete. Like there's some things that we don't use anymore. I'm not saying that your ideas are going to, but best believe it. If God gave you an idea 5 years ago, best believe it. If you're doing it right now, either somebody has already started doing it or you are doing it because the thing cannot leave your heart and it's God's mercy that's just saying, okay, this thing, I want you to do this thing, because delayed obedience is also disobedience. So stop idolizing ideas. Stop saying, I like this place that I am in. Let me just be here. I don't know. Like, understand that there's so much abundance in life. Like, look around you. There's so much abundance. Stop holding on to that thing, that idea. Me, I'm speaking to myself especially because I have some videos from 2024 that I've seen not posted because this video is too good. And you know, things like that, like me. And the funny thing is, we even idolize down to clothes. Like, this thing is too good to be this. Or people, that's why you cannot leave some people that God is telling you to leave because you're like, this is too good to be true. I'm not saying you should treat people treat people anyhow, but stop idolizing things. Understand that God is the God of abundance. There's so much in the world. If God takes one away, He wants to bring to you. And the thing about idolizing idea is you do not get better ideas if you keep on holding on to the ones that you're holding on to. You cannot, the way you receive is to open up your hands. So, but if it's closed and that thing is still in it, you cannot get better ones. So stop idolizing ideas, stop idolizing anything. If there's anything God has given to you, let it out. If there's any business, so long as He has given you the go ahead, please let it out. Because what I always say is better you fail fast and you fail quickly. Whether you like it or not, for something that failure is the cost of entry. It's just something that you will get used to it. You will not always fail. But if you're scared or if you don't want to start because you don't want to fail, the same door that shuts you from failing also shuts you from receiving success. If you say, okay, this is the barricade, I do not want to cross this barricade because I don't want to fail. That same barricade is also what is stopping you from succeeding, because on the other side, you're going to, like, life is risk. Like, it is so risky that you don't get out of life. You don't get out of life alive. Yeah, life is full of risk, and this risk, let me put this thought the right way. Life is full of risk. It's so full of risk that you don't get out of life alive. Like, just jump into the water. You need to put yourself you need to get yourself into it to bring yourself out of it. You need to put yourself into it to get yourself out of it. And if you keep on, I don't want to be, you're just in that safe bubble, you're full of security, and you rather just idolize this thing as opposed to executing it or letting it into the world so that I can bless the people for that season. Especially, remember that things there's just the law of system and harvest, and it's better you do things in the right time. So when God gives you an idea, let it out. When there's something you know you need to do, you will fail fast and fail forward, and you will learn, as opposed to thinking in your head or idolizing it. And I think it is so liberating for you to not hold on to things so much, no matter how good they look, because it shows that you're living in abundance. You know that there's where that thing came from, more will come from there. But when you hold on to it so much, you kill it. It's just like you hold on to a beautiful butterfly. The way you let that butterfly, the way you show that you love that butterfly, you love that idea, is by letting it out. Because you let it out into the world, it blesses people, it beautifies and everything. And you find out that more comes, because by reason of use, you become better and you get more. When you keep on using that thing, when you keep on, like when you keep on using your faith, you keep on using your brain and everything, it gets better. And you find out that what you think was good, like what you thought was good, think a thought. English. I'm just start using Benin for my video. But I digress. Let's see back here. You find out that what you thought was very good 5 years ago you don't see it as so awesome now because you've grown. But imagine if you held on to that thing, you will not grow. Give yourself the room to do again, fail better, win better, and just keep on going. Stop idolizing things. And I think it's just deeply nuanced in fear and lack mindset, that scarcity mindset, and something you need to work on. So that's why I would say work more on your mindset than you work on your job. When you work on your mindset, you see that we're constantly living in abundance. Things come, things go. Like, it's a principle of flow. You let go, you get. But if you don't let go, you cannot receive. And if you stop yourself from receiving, you stop yourself from giving. If you stop yourself from giving, you stop yourself from receiving. I'm just thinking out loud. I thought of this, and I really just I saw it in my life about so many things that I held on to, and now holding on to it did not make me grow. Instead, it just left that frustration and dissatisfaction there, because I'm like, I wish I really started doing this thing, but I don't use the word I wish anymore. Instead, I just tell myself, okay, I didn't start doing it. What can I be doing? What can I do now to cover the gap? What can I do now to become better? And I don't want you to be in a position where you start wishing later on in the future. So I'm just sharing this experience with you. And if you're a young person, you're around the age of 16 to 24, this is the season for you to truly know what it is you want to do. Like, and don't be scared of risk. Like, risk is life is risk. Risk is life. Everything you need to, there's a certain level of risk you need to break forth. I'll say this again and again. So take it, like, let life touch you, but don't let it kill you. That's what Jim Rohn said in one of his videos. If you don't let life touch you, you don't get anything. If you're too safe, you're too secure, there's nothing you get from that place. You need to come outside and, and I'm learning this. I'm learning it every single day, that for the life I need, for the life I want to get in life, there's a certain level of risk. Like, I mean, whatever it is, there's just this risk factor, and your ability to overcome this thing expands you to become better and to become well built for the version of yourself that you need to, what's the word? Your ability to overcome this risk, overcome these challenges, expands you to become better and to become the version of yourself that can host the way you're going to. Because what you're looking for is looking for you, but not this version of you. You need to evolve. And how do you evolve? By overcoming challenges, putting yourself in the process, putting yourself in it, the risk, taking risk. The more risk you take, the more you experience things, the more you see how things are like. So for your business, whatever it is you want to do, stop idolizing and instead start doing. Because if all you can do is think about it, then it's probably not worth the thought, because it's probably not worth the thought. Why think about it when you can actually do it? Why idolize something when you can actually just let it into the world and see the beauty that it can bring to the world and the beauty that it can bring to yourself? When you do not shine your light, you put the whole world in darkness. You are in darkness, the world is in darkness. Nobody is getting light to move forward. When you shine your light, you shine your light, so somebody's like, wow, nice, you mean something can happen like this. You give the person a mental picture that, oh, maybe I can do this. And before you know, you've already replicated yourself in so many places. So stop idolizing that thing because it looks too good. It was given to you so that you can use to bless, maybe not the entire world, but maybe to bless yourself, or maybe to bless one or two people. And I think the more, when you start to appreciate that, it doesn't necessarily have to be everybody appreciating my gifts for me to know that this is a beautiful gift. Then you've already started living a very fulfilling life, because most, I think, we want every single person to see what we put out or to see the value that we are. But I mean, that's the recipe for disaster, because no matter how good you are, people are going to be like, yeah, I don't think you're all that. And that's where it comes. Like, you need to give yourself that applause, because when you give yourself applause, you're no longer performing. Instead, you're enjoying it. You're doing what you're meant to do. You're not saying, you are not waiting for the validation of men, to make you keep on going. And when it is not the validation of men that is moving you, trust me, you go far, because your drive, what is moving you, is from within, and it's from a changeless core that is within. And when it comes from a changeless core that is within, best believe it, you will go far, because the criticism of men cannot bring you down if their validation, if their applause did not take you up. So you're now operating from something that's inside of you, that is deeply rooted inside of you. That's where your whatever it is you're doing is coming from. So I know I've said a lot in this video, but the main thing is, stop idolizing your idea. Give yourself, allow yourself, express yourself, live in abundance. There's so much abundance in the world. There's so much abundance. And yeah, there's risk. There's a lot of risk you're not going to need to take in life to just break forth. Don't see risk as something you should run away from, but instead see it as something that, because for every risk, best believe it, there's something that they are for the risk, there's something, there's a requisite principle, or is that the word? For every risk, there is the amount of principles you need to know, or the knowledge you need, because knowledge is what drives out darkness. So it is risk because you've not encountered it before. So what you need to do is what do I need to know? What are the principles? What are the law guiding this thing? Then when you know it, you find out that what is so difficult, it's not difficult. It's just because you've not gotten illumination. And that illumination is what helps you surmount those risks and those challenges. So your goal should be to get more knowledge and to be able to apply, not just do. Get and do. So the more risks that comes your way, the more you become better. You understand? Because by reason of use, you become better. Yeah. So I'm really glad to share this because something that just been in my head, and yeah, I'm glad. I'm glad this helped you. So I'll see you in the next one. Till then, don't forget to subscribe if you like this video, share with your friends, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.